Okay, we're into episode 26 of the Spaceblock 40 stack challenge. We just completed some more research, that's nice. In between, did more manual hand feeding of like space science and military science, because that's apparently a thing. Wandered over here and kicked off this ore seed, but then also realized that it kind of doesn't matter because most of this is still on yellow belt, so we actually need to upgrade planner a bunch of this stuff to make sure that we're getting enough items out. And from here, yeah, to like here, because otherwise we're not going to get, we're going to get this amount of steel when I actually want more steel. Even though, I mean, steel actually looks pretty healthy at this point. More steel is coming down here. A lot of steel is coming this way and going straight past the buffer because we're also now pouring it into the nuclear builds of things, which are actually going pretty well. This stuff is banking up nicely. I wonder if that's because I'm low on cogs, and I'm almost certainly low on cogs because I just unbound all of those things as well, so they're also working on all their stacks, which is fine. It's fine. Why am I using so much iron here? Oh yeah, because this is also working on steel. Do I probably want... I mean, because I could also have less of this working on steel. Simply because this used to go underneath, probably. Yeah, could, whatever. The thing I noticed is, like, we've got rockets, but we don't actually have satellites because we don't have payloads. So first of all, this other random buffer alias does need to be here. And then I can request from kind of these ones as well. And then I reckon that all of these kind of want to be limited to... Okay. Doesn't actually copy the same way. Yeah, limited to some amount of stuff that's like a responsible amount for launching a rocket. Which means that's got more than I need, and this has got more than I need. You know, all of this can just go in here and be exposed to the network, even though, I mean, the surplus is ending up over here anyway. I've got a lot of RCUs over here. A lot of RCUs over here. So, what even do I want to be working on now? I think I do need more mixed build stuff, which I don't think I want to work on yet. I think the next thing to do, I mean, I'm running over here because I did not bring the things I was going to bring. Yeah, I reckon turbines are a thing that I've got sitting in a box here, which don't need to be here. I could just work on them as stacks. And then, yeah, we're really kicking through. Yeah, this guy's going to sit to wherever they're gone. There they are. You need pipes. Am I getting pipes over here? I could build it in the middle. I have not. Do I want to unhook these as well? Maybe, but they also need cogs, don't they? And then I will need a lot of cogs. You needing pipes is a bit of a shame. I've got pipes here, but they're going to be a bit of a pain to get to. Okay, sure. We'll just lean into ugly things. You can request, like, not many. Just like 10 pipes. There you go. And then they'll go backwards and forwards and you'll get to build. I mean, I could even figure out how many you need for all your stacks and then just hand deliver it. So if I've got 5 of these things, 10 of these things per stack, each of these takes 5 pipes, which is 50 pipe per stack of turbines, which means I need to make about another 3 stacks, which means I need about another 2 stacks worth of pipe. So we're going to do that. You just get to be a boring box now, sorry. Yeah, you're going to be fine. That's going to be all the pipe you need. Okay, so we're working on that. What even are the next things to be working on? So I mean, the power grid is fine. Let's actually start working towards some things that actually matter so that we can be doing the upgrade techs while we are doing the manufacturing goals. Which of these do I even think is going to be the largest manufacturing goal? Is it going to be Spidertron? These guys it's probably still these guys, isn't it? Yeah, lots of uranium. And also explosives. And yeah, that is actually a thing. I have not started any of the explosives research or production yet, and I think that's going to be a thing to do. So, I had kind of that standalone sulfur build. This guy does not have coal nearby though. I mean, the coal is over here by the acid build, but not sulfur. Oh, that was the other realization I just had, is I do have prod mod 3s now, and I do want to upgrade all of this stuff to prod mod 3s. I kind of want to get a blueprint first, but also, yeah, I do not need all of this stuff at this point. That one I want to keep, that one not hugely. Yeah, this is actually the one that I was using for module upgrades, so we're just going to keep using it for module upgrades. The things I want to be prod mod 3s, I want all of these guys to be prod mod 3s. Thanks. I want these guys to be prod mod 3s, and these guys, and those guys, and those guys. And everything else I reckon is happy at 2s. And then I will move through these one at a time, because I don't actually have enough prod mod 3s for all of that yet. Like, I just blasted a bunch into the coils, that's fine. And then I can, because I still want to kind of get a blueprint for this thing and extend the mix build again before, like, just on prod mod 2 level, because I have a lot of prod mod 2s. Explosives was the thing, wasn't it? Because I did talk about putting explosives here, which is why this belt is doing what it is, but I don't think that works anymore. Because all the heavy oil and all the beacons are in the way. So where is there? So I've got a sulfur thing. I've got a sulfur thing here. But you're busy also just blasting it. You know what? Prod mod 3s for all you guys. You are just not outputting at a good rate. Okay, I mean, I can deal with that as well. These things can be solved with the tools that I have now that I have nuclear power. Yeah, because this thing can also just do 1s to 2s, and then depending on how many swipes I give a thing, the stuff will be upgraded. Then this can... I can't get many of these, and I could build on the road. I don't really want to. This hopefully gets... Because the plan here is that I've already got one chem plant, eh? How would I fit this in? If I have 2 of these things here, if that goes like so, like I can get sulfur out like this just fine, but then how do I get sulfur to the other one? And how do I get coal in? And you guys actually producing stuff at the speed you need to now. Your output blocked on heavy oil. Yeah, that's not super surprising. Let me... Like, I don't even care about the project to be out of that thing, just like make that stuff work, and then you guys can have some stuff, and, you know, done. More stuff for everyone, thanks. Because I kind of want more than... Okay, so let's look at where other candidates for explosives could go. This whole area is just a mess, so we're probably not doing that. This space down here has sulfur. In fact, I could just have more sulfur here and just fabricate more coal. That probably sounds like the thing I should be doing. Okay, so let's wander over to the other side of the base. If sulfur is a thing that's worth upgrading, then should I go and upgrade Planet of the Other Sulfur? Probably. All those guys, everyone here is happy enough? Everyone here is happy enough. Am I done? I'm done with those combinators. Okay. Next piece of combinatorics, I guess. These ones. And we're just going to keep on working like that. I'm pretty sure I had some kind of... I just picked up some combinators that I don't care about. There we go. Yeah, because I've still got to do all the wire and that kind of stuff as well, don't I? That's going to be taking a while. This needs red chips. I don't have red chips in the network, and I also don't have steel in the network. Okay, sure. I'll get around to dealing with that at some point. Flamethrower turrets are... yeah, they're going to take a while. They're going to need... am I at least... oh no, I'm not, am I? Because I was just checking whether or not I got steel in the network, and the answer is I'm not actually getting steel in the network. All the steel is ending up over here and going over there. Okay, fine. Do I have steel in... where is it? This bit of the network. And the answer is yes. Okay. You guys do that. And then over here, where you're doing a flamethrower thing, are you going to request steel... if I request steel here and put it on the belt also for the rail, then that's going to end up taking priority over stuff that's turning up on the belt. And I'm not exactly sure to purple science. Whereas, if I request steel here, and then just like let you have that steel, then that's your problem sorted, pretty much. What was I over here to do? Oh yeah, explosives. I guess I need some seed coal for that. Why do I have so much LDS? What's going on? We'll give the LDS to this guy. There you go. You can now get a lot of work done. Sure. Okay. Need to manufacture a lot of explosives. I think I'm approaching the point where a lot of stuff is going to get Logimauled. I think that's just going to be a thing that's going to happen. Oh yeah, I did actually put request chests down here for this stuff, didn't I? And then these guys are just not being satisfied. Okay, sure. This wants to go here. That one's not going to fit, but then I can provision an amount of this. And yeah, now I'm going to have solid fuel in network, which means I've got another nice way of refueling that. Are you... yeah, you guys are both getting what you need, fine. That's all good. Yeah, the thing about putting it here rather than making any of these chests is that if I make any one of these individual things chests, then those associated chem plants are the only ones that are going to be able to contribute to the other fuel line, whereas when they're over here, I mean, it kind of doesn't matter as long as there's a buffer of all of these things, but it means that all of these, in theory, will be able to contribute to this buffer if they need to. I need... we're gonna do this thing again because... yep, nice straight edges, it's fine. More sulfur. Actually, bring me the modules as well, thanks. Cool, yeah, let's do that, because it seems like a nice idea. Just to line all of that up, that's probably bad. Then, where is this going? Can I do a direct feed into two... I don't think I can do a direct feed into two different chem plants, can I? if you're explosive, what kind of rates you're looking at? You're looking at a sulfur every 4 seconds, and you're looking at 2 sulfur every second. With some productivity bonuses, which is fine. If I've got 2 sulfur a second, that means I can have like 6 of these guys, or even 8 of these guys. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to, so let's spin a much larger explosive thing up than I was thinking about doing, which I like. Do I want to put it on the same build, or am I trying a different build? Do you want to, I think I just want to put all these in logistic stuffs. Yeah, we'll do it like that, sure, whatever. There. This wants to go here. Take a copy of all of those things, and then do it a couple more. Wait, I don't have coal coming in here. Okay. Is this going to be... You know what? I think I'm going to do that bit differently. I think we're going to say... Because the coal is the same rate. Yeah, so here's going to be where the coal goes in. And then... this stuff, which would have been good to, do before I did the copy paste, cool, good job, will be... So that could be where stuff comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so now I'm going to have a lot of explosives. I don't even think I want a belt here. I think... we're just going to do that. Do I even want to do that? This can be even simpler. I want to do something like this. And... yeah. That's gonna be doing everything I need to do. I did pick up seed coal, okay. Copy and paste time. Wait a minute, how many... It's basically, it needs to match the sulfur production rate, doesn't it? Which is gonna be about 2 a second. Yeah, sure. That's kind of what all of this was predicated on, isn't it? It's a little more than 2 a second because of productivity bonuses. Whereas these guys are doing... This recipe is 1 every 5 seconds. So if I want 2 a second, what, 10 things? Plus productivity, plus building ratios. Let's do 12 and see how that turns out. And this is going to be like pretty nicely extensible anyway. Just because of the way that, like, I can copy this and put more down here if I end up with not as many explosives as I want. Why I wanted to split it? Why am I not seeing any splitters? Neither of those are the splitters that I want. I wanted a yellow splitter. There we go. Okay, so that lined up pretty nicely. These guys did get their power, but they need to be connected with power like down here. Then also let's have... Do I have a radar anywhere around here? Answer seems to be kinda no. So let's throw a radar like here, because why not? These guys are going to be pretty busy because all of the explosives are going to be subsequently bot fed. So let's give it a couple of those guys. Is there a place that actually connecting to anything? Here we will connect to things. Cool. So that's That's now much worse, in a way that I'm pretty happy about. Time to kick these guys off. So everyone's running, and yeah. Is that actually... I guess this is a coal every 4 seconds. And these guys are, but with about the same crafting speed as one of these buildings, but then these guys are a coal every 5 seconds, and then I've got 8 of these and 12 of those. That seems like it's probably about right. Sure, whatever. Walking away from, not quite walking away from that problem, I decided that these guys got to be prod mod 3s. Sure. Do I still have the explosives of prod mod 1s? I do. Explosives, I guess, get to be prod mod 2s, because I got a lot of prod mod 2s sitting around. Sure. These cracking guys are still, whatever, walking away from problems. I think, yeah, this thing is still... I think the other thing that I should probably be working on, because it's going to take quite a while... Oh hey, more of these things that can go away. A, more solar. B, the whole space concrete situation. The space concrete thing is a bit of a concern. I was actually coming back here to manually redistribute all of these things if I needed to, but it looks like I don't. Everyone's running, so that's also completely fine. So the next bits of surplus are going to get requested there anyway, but that's also, you know, the plan. Let's check how everything is going. These guys are all doing this stuff. I mean, lots of stuff still making it through the mixed build, even without all of these guys running. Are you guys not getting all the chips you need? You guys not getting all the... You guys are not getting all the speed modules you need, but you should have... I mean, yeah, okay, so I guess there aren't really all that many guys making modules, especially when there are several in front taking more stuff. Okay, sure. And then I'm working through... Yeah, I'm still just working through the backlog of filling these guys up with modules. Okay, sure. What is actually the next thing I want to work on? How are these guys doing? Yeah, they're still going fine because of stuff there. Yep. These wooden boxes are done, and these guys are going. So I think actually I put one of those there, and I do this, and I do that, and now I can build things like shotguns. I can start working on the shotgun stacks, because this guy is done now, isn't it? Not that guy, this guy. So what else is there anything else that I need to build that uses wood other than the weapons? I don't think there is there? There really... okay, I mean, other than the space concrete, which is a special problem, which I might think about and then come back with a particular solution. But all of... I can do the upgraded armor now. Cool. What are these? Oh, things that I've never really used. Sure, fine. I can do artilleries. I can do... Have I automated radar anywhere? I don't think I've got a stack of radar anywhere, do I? I do not appear to have a stack of radar anywhere. Okay, so I can't actually upgrade those like that. I can only do one kind of upgrade like that. Because I am at the point of wanting these guys to go faster now. There we go. Filter inserters are done. Should we go back to stack inserters? Let's go back to stack inserters. Then the thing is, I need red chips for stack inserters. I think I have red chips at this point. actually need to request the red chips for that to work? And the answer is no, I do not have red chips, so a specific red chips build might be a thing to consider in the future. Yeah, we're just going to produce a lot of these things now, because this side was not making inserters, was it? No, it was making the belt and the splitters, although I've already done inserters. Inserters are done. I actually only need now the inserters that I would be using in a build of some kind. Sure, those guys can both get upgraded as well. This one is the one that I kind of want to go fast, because he's got a couple of things to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and then having got more mining productivity, all this stuff is just like backed up in a disaster now, which is fine. Flamethrowers are... yeah, this might end up being a little bit of a base tour, while I just figure out which things I need and which things I don't need. What am I going to do with poles? I already made poles, wasn't I? Poles was one of the... yeah, I already made poles. I don't need to make more poles. Okay, I think we might just Logibot together some more... Did I make the steel a buffer? I did make the steel a buffer. And I'm also kind of blasting it, which is fine. Put all that steel in the buffer. As long as the steel isn't backing up, I'm fine with it. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I guess the next project is to find some more things to Logibot. And I think the next, like the first thing, rail stacks I've got. Car tank is going to be an interesting one, which could also be, like, the plan is for locomotives, cargo wagons, all to be done, even the car, to be done where the fluid wagon currently is. Lights, I'm pretty sure I did lights. I'm pretty sure lights were the thing that was over here, yeah. So lights are fine. The thing I don't have yet is train stops. Are there other things that I can build that are kind of related? Maybe the car? These guys are done, those guys are done. Pumps. Pumps were another thing that was going to be... I don't think I've got pumps in storage, but pumps were going to be another thing that get built by this guy, which actually has a lot of work to do, so let's just go and... ran all the way past it. It was right next to where I was. Good awareness. Well done. Yeah, boxes are largely done. Got a plan for most of this stuff. Hazard concrete and refined concrete. Those are not things that... like, I've got the components for each of those, but I've not actually done anything about any of them. And then also, boilers are also going to be a thing. Okay, so let's just kick these things off slowly, I guess. And we'll just Logibot all of that, and it'll be fine. Okay, so those things. Pump jacks also need to be a thing at some point. A lot of this stuff is kind of going... boilers were going to be the other thing I was going to look at. Yeah, barrels of stuff. I'm not going to do fluid wagons, I'm going to do barrels of things. And then there's just a lot of military components. Probably I should look at Logibotting. These guys might be the next things, actually. Actually, one of the other things that can be... because I've kind of got enough cogs at this point, is... I don't think you need to be that anymore. I think you can be guns, and I think you can put your guns here. And I'm pretty sure I don't have guns built yet anywhere. So that's fine. That'll take care of a bit more of that. Flamethrower, laser turrets, yes. Those guys, yes. Some of the bigger projects, sure. Personal lasers going. Personal batteries going. Where do I... don't I already have... I kinda have steel and batteries here, so I could just go could do that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that in a bit later, because first we're going to Logibot up some of this stuff. I think we're just going to go, yeah, because we wanted concrete, hazard concrete, cliff explosives. Yeah, I still have to do all of the explosive-based stuff, and also all of the shotgun shells. I was looking for another thing to assign that other cogs assembler to. Didn't find it, but it can actually be shotgun shells. You can be shotgun shells. There we go. Then probably when fast inserters are done, let's just do that the other way around. Let's do that now. Can I figure out how to fit this in? Actually, I'm still doing fast inserters here as well. Sure. In that case, you're just going to go here for a while, making the guns, making the shotgun shells. Sure, you just go like fill up all your stuff. It'll be fine. You guys would be going faster if you actually had some decent inserters. And probably the same is true of these guys, but they're kind of fine. Yeah, you just need all the chips at this point. Sure, you're just going to blast that out. This one, these guys are going to take... Actually, these things are... Sure, Merry Christmas. Okay. The stuff I wanted to do, that's all going to happen with Logibots, to the extent that I might just throw one of these things in here, because I'm going to need a lot of it. Concrete, hazard concrete, train stuff, with train stuff, fast inserters. I want a fast inserter. Is that a fast inserter? Yes. It's going to be that kind of pattern. And then, haven't set requests on these yet. Because the deal is going to be... You do not need water. That's fantastic. 1.5k, no, let's just go with like 100. And also, I mean, I will eventually need all of that. You guys are just going to belt that out fast. That's not even going to be a problem at all, is it? I mean, that's a decent amount, but also whatever. Sticks. Do I have anyone making sticks in... Let's also put more of these guys in the network, because it might actually be... It looks like I'm going to need a lot of those. Not really having thought about it. Yeah, okay, cool. Are the things that I was going to make here... What were those other things I was going to make? Was it going to be pump jacks? I don't think I've made pump jacks anyway. Let's check. All time, have I made any decent amount of pump jacks? The answer looks like it's no. And I've done light armor, but I haven't done heavy armor? Okay. I'm fine with that, because I think, like, this other mall over here has all the stuff where I could be building heavy armor. In fact, this guy could just go and be pivoted to heavy armor and be fine. Yeah, I don't really have enough wood for that, the rest of that stuff yet. What I am going to do... Can I fit in the whole thing? The answer is not quite. Okay, so let's go with the little one. It can't be there, it can be there. I want to start doing the explosive stuff, specifically of rockets, and then of explosive rockets. And that's how you guys fit together. Explosive rockets, explosive, yeah. 9. I mean, let's not waste our time with like logistics request of 9 things, guys. I actually need more than those, don't I? I do need quite a bit more of those. And then yeah, it's also, you know, whatever, 50, sure. And then those guys can just, I mean, they're going to be slow, so we'll just do some more of that and it'll be fine. Train stops are already getting through stuff. These guys also getting through stuff. Night vision, exoskeletons, belt immunity equipment. Yeah, I think these guys are going to be good examples of stuff I can just make. Need to put red circuits in the network, that's fine. These guys are going to need another pattern like this one. Yeah, sure. And yeah, we are really heading into like working on stacks behavior at this point, aren't we? That's kind of okay. Batteries, steel, personal batteries, yeah, okay. Steel is, I might actually have to put more batteries in the network with this, which is also a thing I'm okay with. Blue chips and LDS. I already knew they were blue chips and LDS. I probably won't need that many though. 12 is not a number that's good. And then LDS as well. All of these things. Oh yeah, I was going to extend rocket fuel. I think I'm going to be low on rocket fuel. And I'm also apparently low on LDS. Am I just blasting out RCUs? 230 RCUs, 10 RCUs, lots of blue chips, a lot of this other stuff. Yeah, not much LDS there, not much LDS there. What are you waiting on? Also LDS. Interesting. Because I kind of deprioritized that and thought that wouldn't be a thing. Are you getting all the steel you need? Is there much steel on this belt? Because if there's steel on this belt, these are the things that says, yeah, the only way steel gets on that belt is if it goes past the LDS. So it looks like that's fine. And also looks like the inserter bottleneck I was thinking about with the plastic has in fact not happened. And the concern I had about the coal production not keeping up is also fine. Cool. So I do need more LDS. Interesting. These guys... Because this is one of the things where these guys produce 1 in 10 seconds, but then this guy needs 10 of them in 10 seconds. So yeah, so we're going to do that thing as well, and this guy will at least get a couple more at this point. These guys are happily plugging along. I'm going to end up making 2 boxes of those, which I don't actually think I want. I think if I do this, then now I've got this box, which will just fill with 1, and then this box, which will, I mean, there were better ways to do that. Am I going to do the? I think I'm going to do the better ways to do that. If this guy goes here, then yeah, then this one outputs here, this one outputs here. Cool, changing my mind about all this stuff, great. Explosive rockets, have whatever you want. Nope, explosive rockets come out of here and go in there. And these ones go in here. Then these guys also want that stuff. Okay, so now this is a much better pattern, because these guys take the same amount, so these both take 8 seconds. So these 2 boxes will fill up. Let's put these next to each other, which will allow me to spaghetti things together better later, because, you know, that's a good idea. Yeah, doing the red chips thing, doing the steel thing, I wasn't expecting to get those yet. Okay. Train stops going fine. That's not what I wanted. These guys can do that. Yeah, so what else is there that I want to... There's tank shells. Oh, and then there's the shotgun stuff. Shotguns and other shotguns, both of which require wood. Flamethrowers and rocket launchers. And then also landmines are the other things that I don't have. Okay. I could... Rocket launchers I think I could build on this mall. Is anyone here not wanting, like, not got stuff to build? Now, all you guys are fine. You're working on that stack, you're working on the stack and Zodas, you guys are both working on combinators. That's cool. Sure. In that case, you can work on flamethrowers and you can work on rocket launchers, I guess. Oh, there's also all the grenade stuff as well. Sure. 20 and 37 is a bit of a weird number. All those are slightly weird numbers, aren't they? Why? Because you take 10 seconds to craft. You know, whatever, that's fine. I'm working on the stacks. I should have started... In fact, I'm going to do that now. Except in the places that I can't. I kind of want to start these with all of these guys further away, so that I can add in more chests of things they're going to build later. So these are the belt immunity equipments. These, yeah, putting all these guys back, having just ripped them, all the chests out. Which is this one? This one is the... This one here is that hazard concrete. Cool. And then you guys, I guess, have whatever you want. That's kind of a bad output, isn't it? Whatever. Rocket launchers, I don't have any rocket launchers. Train parts was the other thing that I've ended up with a lot of. And fluid wagons. Sure. Yeah, we're now actually working on quite a few stacks of things we kind of don't really need to worry about. Like, none of those were ever going to take particularly long. We get another rocket going, which is nice. We're working on those stacks as well. Do I have enough rocket fuel? That was one of the things that I was going to be looking at. And the answer is apparently yes. Although I am blasting through. I'm waiting on LDS. The rocket fuel is kind of catching up, but these guys are waiting on the LDS. All of this stuff is a bit of a nightmare. Maybe I don't even need those many things. Are there other sets of armor I can think about? Oh yeah, tank shells was going to be the other thing. Am I even putting... Do I even have plastic in the network anywhere? I'm not sure that I do. Because I'm making a lot of those guys. I do not need that many guys. Okay, that's going to be the next plan of a thing we're quickly going to cobble together, is we're going to do a grenades build. We're going to wander down there. All the bots are doing quite nice things, sorting all their stuff out. These guys are not getting red chips, these guys are not getting steel. Cool. Walking away from problems. Yeah, if I wander down here, then I've got just over here this kind of coal supply, which, you know, that's kind of nice. What do I need for grenades? I need coal and I need iron. Where is it? And then for this stuff I just need explosives and also steel. I guess I'm logistics requesting more steel as well. That's fine. Okay. Not there. There. How am I getting you the metal you need? Am I logistics... I mean, yes, I am logistics requesting that, but the question is, where is everything else going? And I guess it's going like that, and Okay, fine. One more square so I can do the long-handed inserter thing that I like so much. Why even... Yeah. Sure, whatever. Logistic request for iron, 100 plates, sure. So these guys are going to put the stuff in the same place, which is going to go here. Then, with more bots, and... I've got roboports? I've got quite a few roboports around here. That's good, I'm going to be requesting a lot of things. These grenades are going to get their stuff, and then over here... What is the rate you guys build? 1 every 8 seconds, and then you guys, these guys are going to be the upgraded grenades, and you need 7 grenades in 8 seconds. Okay, so rather than... It's going to look something like this. You know, great. Because I thought I had not set the recipe yet, whatever, it's fine. One of those there, like so, one of these guys here, like so, power all of that, steel and explosives. And, oh yeah, like that. So this guy's going to take a while. In fact, all of these guys probably will want to be made faster. Because I need a surplus of these guys in addition to everything that this is kicking out. And that probably means 56, eh? I mean, I was kind of open to this coal extension plan anyway. I didn't necessarily plan on using it for grenades, but whatever. Do I have a plastic build? I don't have a plastic build anywhere over here, do I? I was just thinking about using plastic for tank shells, which might still be a thing I do. Do I want to Logibot the plastic from somewhere else that's making plastic, which is basically the mixed build? And I think the answer to that is no. Those guys are going to kind of fine. This guy, yeah, sure. Shrug, maybe that much, whatever. In the spirit of whatever, I'm just going to upgrade that and not actually think about it. And then I did get my seed coal. I remember building something over here and thinking it was about done. Oh, these guys, and no, it was when I was making mining drills, and then I changed it to these guys. And you actually need to be significantly upgraded. These guys, yeah, these guys are still doing an important function, making cogs for like this stuff. These guys probably should be upgraded as well and have better modules, because that's what I'm doing with cogs these days. Thank you for your help, bots. Okay, so all that is gonna, run fine. I'm gonna get a lot of stuff out, and we're gonna turn a lot of these things into grenades, which are gonna get turned into fancy grenades. So we're working on grenades, we're working on fancy grenades, we're working on... Where's the little Logimol I just put together? Yeah, this disaster of some concrete, some other concrete, train bits are about halfway done already. Need to get more steel, actually. Steel was a thing I was considering needing, but not necessarily realizing I would need that much of it. In fact, like steel over here. So maybe this is going to be today's, like, last thing. It's getting a bunch of this stuff. Do I also have... Yeah. Is that off center? Are these guys... Oh, these guys are slightly offset compared to those guys. Okay, fine. I can do that. I can do this. And all of this will, because neither of these steel lanes are currently producing steel at the beacon rate, because this group have the iron furnace going faster but not the steel furnace going faster, and this side have the steel furnace going faster but not the iron furnace going faster. So these beacons will improve that whole section of it. And then over here we're going to do basically the same thing again. And I think and by basically the same thing again, I mean, like, I need to get, was that enough landfill? It's enough landfill by like one tile. Fantastic. You guys are all working on this, aren't you? You got a couple of thousand bots free. Yeah. Negligence phase. All the landfill is present. All landfill is present. Shmish. That's a pile more steel output. Is it? That's not a pile more steel output. I don't want that at all. This one here is a pile more steel output. And there's still enough space, it's fine. Let's at least attempt to line these things up. I mean, I could also just beacon these things harder. And by beacon things harder, I mean put beacons in here. That is still an option that I have later. Do that. How is my power grid? Yeah, still not at the point where I'm fully taxing the nuclear build that I have. I probably need more iron generation, iron ore at this point, if I'm going to be having all that steel down, but also this one is kind of not running as it is. In fact, neither of these are kind of running as they are. In fact, I could go you output there preferentially. And then you also output there preferentially. And then all of this stuff gets upgraded. And yeah. Because this is this a yellow belt of stuff? I don't even know, it might be red belt of stuff. Not paying attention, good times. Let's upgrade this one and then do this bit with yellow. And suppose that this belt here can just be like another top up. So yeah, we get more ore in. It's gonna be fine. This is how it works. This one actually doesn't need that output, does it? Whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna get more steel output. We need a radar over there. Probably, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna get more steel output. We're gonna increase our power grid usage a bit. More of the steel. I quite possibly need to upgrade this belt or balance this better. But whatever. Because this steel is... Yeah, I need to get I need to make sure those guys have output space, because they need to keep going, because I am a long way from those being done as well. Because I need about 16 chests of those guys. I was already making grenades over here. Hilarious. Okay. Things that you forget about. Yeah, because I need... You and I are going to power all of these. Yeah, I do need... Because of the way the tiers of these bots work... Where are they? Here they are. This one takes 4 distractors. This one takes 4 defenders. Which means if I want a stack of each of these things, I need 1 stack of defenders. I need 4 stacks of defenders to make this one, and then 16 stacks of defenders to make this one. So I need 21 stacks of defenders in all. So even once I've filled these up, I'll be about halfway there. That's one of the main manufacturing projects. These guys are done. I mean, sure. What was I putting here? Oh, here's personal... I was putting personal batteries here, and then I put personal batteries over here instead. Good job. Personal batteries. Okay, so is there anything else that needs personal batteries? I could do personal roboports here. Cogs and... If I request cogs and steel, I can do roboports and personal roboports. Okay, sure. This wasn't the plan, it's what we're going to do. Do I have... Yeah. There, some of these guys, and then I feel like I'm about 4 or 5 last things in at this point, aren't I? Red chips, cogs. Am I getting... I mean, they're both kind of close, but I'm not just going to bother. I'm just going to use the Logibots, sure. Red chips and cogs. And then this one is blue chips and LES, because of course it is. Actually, you're not going to request there. You're going to request from over here. Blue chips and LES, because you know what else needs blue chips and LES, of which I will need a lot. You know, whenever you get around to delivering this stuff, thanks. I'm actually gonna need a dedicated LES build, I think. After wondering whether or not I was getting too much LES through the mixed build, maybe I just extend the mixed build and get more LDS. The thing is, I don't know that I want more RCUs. Personal... these guys, yeah. They probably want to be upgraded, though. And yeah, that's probably what we're doing today. Yeah, we upgraded. We're now working on a lot of different stacks. We're working on a lot of different stacks in a lot of different places. He's getting stuff going. Yeah, that coal is going. These explosives are not being heavily used at all, which I'm kind of okay with. Steel is... Are all these belts moving? Not really. Which I'm fine with, because it means I've not got an ore bottleneck, and I'm just producing a lot more steel. And I do actually need to upgrade significant parts of it, because I'm actually at capacity for this part of a thing. Which I think I'm okay with. That sounds like it's quite a nice place to be. Probably to there. You guys actually have quite a bit of steel work to do as well, don't you? That'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Yep. Automated a lot of stuff. Working on stacks. Need a lot of things still. Have apparently built all of... Yeah, we've just finished all of the Prod 3s in these builds. So that's kind of nice. We should be getting more stuff out now. When we are seeing, like, copper being static here. Did I decide that I needed more steel? Maybe. This steel, I mean, this steel is, if I do build more steel, it does just end up in the chaos buffer, which I think I'm okay with, and it looks like I do have space. I may actually need to cut purple signs in a bit. Though to be fair, I've got to work on stacks of that as well. Okay, did I already did upgrade all these. Oh no, I didn't upgrade these steel. Sure. So we're going to get a lot of steel, which is fine because we have a lot of projects that need steel. And yeah, good times. Got a lot of stuff done.